welcome back to another night in the garage working on the Datsun. So tonight should be a pretty great evening. First of all, the day was amazing, just chill. Enough work, not too much, everything was really fun overall and everything. And tonight we bring back that thing here, the little ECU, so we're gonna have a bit of action with that tonight. Honestly, let's be real, right there I got inside the garage and everything is cleaner than it was. It's not perfect, far from that. There's still a mess around here, like all those boxes and stuff. But at least I can see the top of my workplaces and everything, like the little table here, the toolbox, the workbench, stuff like that. I can see what's like the actual empty space on it so we can work. So that's pretty cool. And it's gonna be useful for tonight because we have a bunch of things to remove from the car. Plan for tonight, well, we finally received that here. So what is that? It's a little something for our intake pipe going into the engine. They really put that into like half a Kleenex. That's a bit disgusting. But this is what we were looking for. Boop. That thing. So that thing here is basically a threaded, you cannot see the thread right there. Almost. You're gonna get it. Nope, you can see them, but you can see them a little. Basically, this is a bung to weld on top of our pipe over there, just so we can put a sensor on it. So we're gonna make sure it's fitting what is supposed to be provided with the Altec ECU. This is supposed to go basically. Let me show you. Did I start the butt? Yeah, dual side. Dual, oh, there you go. It was just a little bit late. So basically this is going somewhere around here. Now you can see it won't like lay down perfectly in place, so we're gonna have to weld with a bit of a gap or something. So we're just gonna need to take care of that. But basically that's the idea. We're gonna put that in there and it's gonna allow us to run a sensor in here, and that sensor is gonna be the air temp sensor. So I'm probably going to not put it like that, but with an angle like this, just so we can run the wire here. That one, at least from what I know, it shouldn't be a big matter if there's quite a good angle on it. Then we're gonna also take a look at what's provided with our kit, because we are probably going to have to put another one around here at the back. So this one's gonna be the wideband sensor, and this is what's telling the computer if the air fuel ratio is the good one. So we need that absolutely. Initial plan there. Oh, he went on side cam for some reason. Front cam. Front cam. There you go. So at first, what we had planned is to run two bung at the back here with two different sensors, one for the gauge and one for the ECU. Now, what I want to take a look at before doing so is if I can get the signal for the gauge from the actual ECU. If I can do that, that will save us one sensor, that will save us a difference in readings, since they won't be the two same sensor. The one provided by Altec is a Bosch wideband sensor, I think. The other one was, I'm not even sure what it is with the gauge. So if I can provide my gauge the signal from the ECU and not from the sensor itself, that means I could potentially read the exact same value on the ECU and my gauge, which will be fantastic. So, and that will, like I said, make only one wire, one sensor in the exhaust pipe, and that will be fantastic. A lot. So yeah, so let's just start with that today, and we'll see where we end up with that. So my goal is probably those two sensors put in place, and then removing the intake manifold, covering the cylinder head from any debris that could fall in there, and then probably move on to measuring the hole we need to make in the firewall. That being done, that will mean I can validate if I have the tools for it. If not, I know I need to run to the workshop on Saturday morning. And also from there, we can start removing stuff in the inside and prepare the mounting for the said ECU, which will be fantastic. If for any reason we can't make everything happen for this weekend there, that means we are going to start over the weekend to work on oil lines and stuff like that, just to finish a bunch of things here and there. So that should be pretty straightforward. Let's take a look at what we have in here. So ECU is coming with everything we should need, including the said ECU. We already took a look at it, but this is a really beautiful unit. So there's that. And then we should have in here some component. It says open here. Okay, so that's the cable and the Wi-Fi thingy. So for now, we won't take a look at that. Oh, fun fact, I saw that you can buy a Wi-Fi antenna that is basically an extension. You can run up to your review mirror right there, your center mirror, and put that inside the car here, and this is basically sending a Wi-Fi signal so someone can data log your car from the pit when you're on the racetrack. So that's pretty sick, honestly. I really think that's cool. So from here, ECU for now, we are not looking at that. So I'm gonna take the wiring loom out. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have the right size grommet for that. Like the right size hole saw to cut the proper hole in the firewall. I will need to take a look at the center measurement there. Imagine if it's just fitting there, but I doubt it. That seems to be 1 inch, and I think this is more 1.5 inch. But hey, we'll see. Because like what I'm talking about right now is that here. This is basically a plug that will go in between the firewall, which will prevent water from getting inside the car, but will allow us at the same time to get a good little output there. So that's what we are planning to run through the firewall right behind the engine. So I'm gonna put the wiring loom on the side. And yeah, everything is labeled, which is pretty cool. Ignition switch, stuff like that, everything. And we still have a bit of work to do in the inside. What's up, chef? How you doing, sir? We are on the exciting part of looking at our ECU stuff to make sure we are preparing for the right thing. So we are unpacking a lot of the Altec stuff here, dropping stuff on the ground, you know, just the basics. Let's go. That. The bag is having a bit of a stitching issue, I think. Do not fail on me. You're a beautiful bag. Oh yeah, you are. I sees. Give me a knife. Give me a knife. I know exactly what to do with that. Let's cut some bitches. Just like that. Man, we are getting close. Even closer, I think, than I can realize right now. Because like everything seems like the list is still long. But there's a lot of things that are like half a day or stuff like that. It's not like full on days and days and days of work. It's really smaller things. So like basically oil line for the cooler plus the module mounting. That's probably an afternoon of work because the line itself in 10 a.m. is not long to do. It's really more like the mounting and the route of the hose to and the lines to do. That is maybe taking a bit more time. Otherwise, vacuum lines ordered everything today. Everything should be there by Sunday. So next week it's gonna be vacuum stuff. But again, finding the info of what needs to be plugged, how, and in which order is probably longer than actually doing it. So there's that. Water pump's gonna need to come out. I'm modifying it to provide the proper the proper thing to my heater core. So I'm gonna be modifying a bit the water pump. That shouldn't be too much of a big deal, so I'm okay with it. We're gonna modify to make sure everything's working great there too. We're gonna provide water to the hotspot, really like the cooling line on top of the LS heads, and then yeah, radiator hose, you know, so it's all kind of small things, but the list is like a big bullet points list that I need to go through. But yeah, getting closer and closer. All right, time to open up some bags. So I'm guessing in here, oh yeah baby, we have our sensors here. So we have the M14, which seems to be that for the air temp sensor, and we have that crushed box that is the wideband sensor. This is one of the most important thing in a performance car, because this is giving everything you need to know about your car to the actual ECU. There we go. And you can see it's provided with a bit of a heat shrink, like a heat protection sleeves and like everything there. But this is our O2 sensor. So that being said, let me show you here, dual side. The plan here is probably to run it right there, plug in there, and bring the cable towards here at the back. So the sensor is gonna drop in that tube. The angle seems pretty good. Basically, you want to have almost a 45 degrees looking down, because the way it's done, let me just show you. Yeah, you see how the end of that sensor is made? It's like multiple dots. If you have unburnt fuel in the exhaust system because you're running rich or you're full on throttle, then shutting it down, there's always some unburnt fuel going through here. You don't want it to get stuck in there. So you don't want that to look like this, because otherwise residue will eventually obstruct the end of the sensor and like basically cause a problem. So if I was to put it there, it will be an issue. But you don't want it to be 90 degrees up there. You want to have a slight angle in it, so if there's something in there, it's gonna leak through those holes. So basically here is going to be the perfect place for that sensor. Look at that, it's made to be there. Once it's gonna be in there, it's gonna be perfect. And if I need to run a second one, I'm gonna send it probably over here for the gauges, the gauge. But yeah, for the first one, the main one, the one actually going with the ECU, it's gonna be probably right here. Yep, right there seems pretty decent. There you go. So that's gonna be a first one. This is also a bung that we need to weld in there. So there should be a bit of a welding session tonight if everything goes right. Shouldn't be too long, but it should be a thing. So in that case there, we need to go on with a bigger bung, which is that one here. Stainless steel. We will measure that, drill that. It has ellipse, so it's just gonna fall in there, and we're gonna be welding that in there. So we're gonna take a mark there, bring the downpipe out, drill the hole, and just send that there. Yep, pretty sure it's gonna be its place right here. Like some people will running there or there. That will work too, bringing the cable over here, but we know our ECU plug is gonna be on the other side, so I'm really gonna put that there so we have an angle there, and bringing the cable on the other side. That's gonna be perfect. Front cam. All right, let's see if our air temperature sensor, which is only that thing here, is fitting in the bung that we bought. It is, let's go. Already have some sealing and stuff, so we won't go further than that, but this is working, so we're gonna be good to run that easily in the car. because this one was provided with aluminum thingy, so that's not what we want to use. So we're gonna use the stainless steel one, and we're just gonna drill that, like screw that through this. So stainless steel and stainless steel should work pretty well. So we can already start. We're just gonna take some mark and make sure everything's looking great. So I think I just put back the wideband sensor in its box too quickly, because I'm gonna take a proper reference mark there. Dual side. There we go. If I'm going like that, here and sitting flat there. Yep, that seems like a good spot right here. If I'm going like that, boop. That seems legit, to be fair. So yeah, here is the place I want it to be. So now we have a reference mark, which means we're gonna be good to go with that. I won't close that just yet, because we're gonna also take a look at our temperature sensor just to make sure that full length before being screwed in, it's working great. So that one here, basically I've looked where I need to put that. It's before the throttle body, but anywhere after the intercooler, to know exactly what kind of temperature the air getting in the engine is. So is that, and basically if I'm putting that right around here, that's the closest to the intake it can be. So that's pretty cool. So I'm tempted to put it right in there at not a lot of angle, to be fair, right at the back, so that my cable here will go straight over here and either underneath the intake or on the top underneath the fuel line there. So there's that could be possible. So I'm really in a doubt of where I want to put that, but at the same time at an angle, I'm just giving myself a ease of use, I'm guessing. Like right there, that will be freaking good. All right, I'm gonna take a look just to make sure if that one needs to have a certain angle, if it matters. I'm guessing it needs to not be looking down, because in the intake it can, like we can have a little bit of an issue with oil, like not oil, but something, oil residue, I would say. What's up, Siphon? How you doing, sir? Air temp. All right. How you doing, Mr. Siphon? Air temp sensor installation, I guess. Yeah. What's up, Hawk? How you doing? Let me guess, both of you are playing PvE right now. There's not really anything. Inlet air temperature sensor. Be aware. Okay, that's right on the Alltech website. You're not? Oh, damn. Yikes. Cold air has a higher density than warm air and therefore require a greater volume of fuel to maintain the same air-fuel ratio. Yes, that we know. The sensor should be mounted to provide the best representation of the actual temperature of the air entering the combustion chamber. For example, after any turbo or supercharger and intercooler, and as close to the head as possible. So where we want to put it, that's great. The sensor needs, it's pretty much saying exactly what I was telling you. The sensor needs to be in the moving airstream to give fast response times and reduce heat soak effect. Be aware that in some situations, mounting the sensor into the inlet manifold, especially at the rear, may cause heat soak problems. Once a suitable position, and I think we have a place at the back there, but yeah, let's not use that. Okay, remove the manifold or inlet track from the engine, blah, blah, blah. Note, the Alltech air temperature sensor will read temperature up to 120 degrees Celsius. That's a lot. You don't want to throw that in there. Or chilling in shipping crates on its way to your front door to throw a pie at you. Wow, that's not great. That's not really gentle. What have I done to deserve that? All right, other than that, there's no specific angle or position, so we can put it pretty much anywhere we want. So let's do that. So are we putting that at the rear there so it's kind of hidden and looking a bit more subtle in the engine bay? I think it's gonna be that, honestly. It will look just so much better right there, stuck in there, than anywhere else. Like, I can give it just a slight angle so that the wiring loom will be easier to do. I didn't have time to do that, Hawk. I basically finished working, ate something, and jump on stream. You know, some people are working. I'm telling that to the person who's the hard worker in here. A little bit of angle there. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. If I was to put that there. Yep.
This house is a fucking prison! I'm playing bullshit!
No, I'm definitely not insinuating that, okay? Fuck off, don't say something I haven't said. Is that too much angle there? I think that's gonna be the easiest way to mount it. Yep, so let's do that. I'm tempted to try to put it right at the back there, but again, I just don't want it to be a pain in the ass to work with. But like, I know a lot of it's gonna be down there. So that will be fantastic. Oh yeah, let's throw that right there. It's gonna look way better if I'm putting that like right here, and look at that if it's right at the back there. So basically it's gonna be screwed in about like this, so it won't stick out as much. Yo, what up? Another one? No, shut. What the heck, and what are you asking this time? Oh my god, Siphon cannot grind the channel point himself. Damn, that's the second one you're gifting him. Poor baby. A chance that mommy's there. I'm kidding, Siphon. Yeah, fair. Fair. Mommy's there to help you. Well, let's go. So Siphon, you know the drill. Send me a word, send me a sound, and I'm gonna make send me a sound, and I'm gonna make sure that both of them meet each other in the butt, and you're gonna have that for probably tomorrow night if you're sending that to me tonight. So for the Friday stream, by the way, I'm not going to a family dinner tomorrow night just to stream and play Tarky. Bullet Friday is going to the back of your head. It's okay, every single one of them after that are going to be mine in the back of your head. Hey! All right, let's keep going. So from there, that we marked both spots where we're gonna put some sensors, so it's time to go. Good question. I would say probably at around 6 my time. Yeah, it's probably 6:30 my time, something like that. All right, I saw that you already messaged me your new sound. Damn. I know it? Okay, I will listen to it later on. So yeah, so tomorrow 6:30, something like that probably. And I don't have a race on Saturday, so that means I can play until late tomorrow. I really thought about going to that dinner, but I don't want to be back at my 9 and be like, what am I doing with my life? So I prefer to stay home and play. It's all Gucci. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna remove some stuff and bring that to the workbench. But first of all, let's remove some stuff already here. Front cam. I've been pondering about my custom sound for at least a few months. What's up, Kev? How you doing, sir? Hey, there's that. See, if you have like enough point for 2, well, pick a first one and start thinking about the second one. Hey, easy peasy. That. So tonight is sensor time. You know the sensors that maybe one day we're gonna use with the crazy things Kev is doing. Hey, there you go. Let's put the ECU back in there too. We're just gonna keep the sensor for now. That, and we're moving that there. I know it's your second name, but you need to not overthink those things. Just commit to something. That's excellent. All right, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's grab batteries. Let's grab everything to dismount everything there. Let's remove the intake pipe. Let's remove the exhaust pipe. And we're gonna get ready to move on to welding the bungs in there. We're gonna need the long one. Haven't checked if I still have water in here. Yikes. I mean, we're gonna need to remove that one for sure. Okay, bye. I didn't need you anymore anyways. Not true. There you go. So I finished my current project. I will throw something together. Let's go. Hop, hop. And then that 8 mil. Gonna remove the main one. I'm so happy to see it all together right now, the intake and turbo setup. Like literally turbo setup is missing vacuum and oil inlet and outlet for the turbo. That's it. Everything else is in there. That's so good to see, honestly. Dual side. There we go. So let's remove that intake. That's not the good one. Thought it was a quarter. I don't think that was a quarter. Well, I'm gonna not use any of these because that sounds like a dangerous way to live. And we're gonna grab a proper screwdriver then, just to make sure we're not destroying anything. Yana, is that one will be working there? I think yes. Smell. Man, at the speed you are going through that project, you're gonna be done in no time, Kev. That's crazy. There we go. All right, so that's gonna be able to get out. That, let's do this. And one less here. There. Let's see if we can remove that pipe. Answer should be yes. Like so. Like so. I just erased my mark. At least there's still some there. So let's redo it. Because it will suck if we don't have any more reference mark. Let's try not to scratch that too much. And there we go. So intake pipe out. Man, it's cool to look at it now. I think we never removed it with the blow-off valve install on it. Look at that. That's actually looking good. That one here, I'm really proud. Like, I would have liked to see those one on the good side. Now these are underneath. There's a bit of something there. Hopefully there won't be any leak, but let's expect some, to be fair. First start, we might be running some gas along the welds just to make sure. And when I'm talking about gases, like you take a propane torch, you just open the propane and put a bit of propane around that. And if there's anything like any leak, you should fill the engine, start running like shit. So in the first place, it needs to run. So yeah. But that's gonna be a thing. We're gonna be looking for any leak to make sure that we're not losing power or having issues. Everything needs to be sealed. All right, so that's out. Are we removing the piping there? Yeah, I think so, because it's gonna be pretty much the same procedure, so might as well get ready for both of them. So we're gonna be removing that here. Allen key for that one. 13, 14, 12, I'm not sure anymore which one it was. I think it was 14. Let's grab a 14 and test. But 14 is turbo, so I might be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong, it's 13. Hey, what's up, Mr. Pound? How you doing, sir? I'm not stressed enough for you to catch me with that sound, at least not yet. Maybe when we're gonna be starting the project for the first time, but hey, that's not right now, so should be good, should be good. There we go. So tonight, 2 sensors to install, remove the intake, and start thinking about ECU placement. Sounds like a great night. For real. There. That seal there looks really good. I'm really happy with it. That. Now let's bring that out. Let's go. So there, and I didn't erase my mark, which is great. Up. Let's throw that over there. That like this and that like this. Boom. And everything feels naked again. So tape was removed at the back of the turbo, yes. Perfect, that's my fear also. to forget some spot with tape and basically start the engine with things that shouldn't be plugged but are actually plugged. But I think we're getting pretty good there. So, time to measure that. Install that right here. And then we're gonna measure that one here. Know exactly how much material we need to remove there. Well, we need to remove from the pipe and how we can install that one there. And we should be good to go and just weld that on top of both. So we don't have a lot of gas left in the welder. So hopefully we're gonna have enough to do all of that. I do believe, and as we can see, we still have that part here that hasn't been done just because we are waiting to get everything together and see what angle we're gonna run at the bottom here for the V-bend and everything. But like I said, my first thought now is to use one of the 90 degrees we bought, just to be able to do that really easily towards there and then start in milled steel through the back. So we have 390 degrees left in 3 inches and we're gonna make sure we use them if we need them. So should be pretty kind of straightforward. We'll see. Only time will tell us. So let's go. For that, we're gonna need drill bit. Oop. We're gonna need step drill bit, I'm guessing, to get to the proper one. We're gonna need a DL caliper for proper measurement, and we can start probably right there. Oop, oop, oop. So we're gonna start on this one here, probably one of the easiest ones to do because that one has a lip to drop in there, so that's gonna be perfect. And it is 22 mil. So what is 22 mil in that? I'm gonna check. It's not big enough. I have others so that are a bit bigger. I heard something outside that was weird. What's up, Hurtu? How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing fantastic. Let's throw that in there. Hop. That allo being written just like in French, I had a moment where I was like, who there? Who that? Oh yeah, all the way at the bottom of that one will be perfect. Let's go. So we have one big here that we're gonna be able to use. So we're gonna start there, drilling that hole, preparing everything for that one to drop in there, and have our sensor, wideband sensor, being ready to be dropped in. So let's go with that. Maybe a punch just to have a good guide. We don't want to punch that too hard because it's gonna bend the pipe for sure, but just to have a little bit of a guide at first. And we're gonna need engine oil to make sure the cut is going through easily. My internet all flaky, only my Twitch chat is working today. Videos are only loading. For real? That's weird. Does that mean you can't hear me? I'm not sure, because like if the video is not loading, maybe you don't have audio. There we go, only that is working. The perks, I don't know if that's a perks, to be fair. I want to know if you can all right, I just wanted to make sure he can hear me or not. We're gonna start with a random drill bit here, just to do the first throw in it, and then we're gonna be expanding that. Oh no! Poor Hurtu. ad hoc entertain hurt you, poor him. He has no, he can't hear the audio properly. All right, guys, let's drill that little hole in there. The two apartment complex and school just let out for summer break. As soon as the kids are online, I can't do shit. Oh man, there's no way. That really sucks. It's kind of crazy, to be fair. All right, can you see anything I'm doing? Not really, right? There we go. There we go, first one. Then I'm gonna go with my good one here because the other one was burnt at some point. I'm gonna try to hurt you. Wait a sec. There we go. Just to make sure. All right, now let's drill a bigger hole there. Boop, boop. Just putting a bit of engine oil. And there we go. So this is going to be our wideband sensor being installed after that. It's crazy how part of me has suddenly a doubt about the size, but no, it's really a big one. Can you see the trail of smoke happening? It's so cool. So this is still not big enough? Answer's no. So I need to go all the way through that one too. Whew, that was close to me chopping my finger there. Let's go little by little. Almost. There we go. Yeah. We're gonna be able to make it work. There we go. Boom. And we have a place for a bong. Wait, what? Herchu's venting right now. What's up, everybody joining? Good evening. Hey, thank you for being here so early. Appreciate that, guys. Oh yeah, Herchu, you had videos there. Let's go. It's got a crazy thing about the in 2024 that someone is restricted to instant copper low voltage wire for internet. That's crazy. So narrow that having a couple of hundred extra users renders the entire town extra. So that's crazy, to be fair. Or assumption they all are not taking new customers because the bandwidth is already running out for them to no way. Too many trees for stalling to be effective. Tried it for a month, but I think I mentioned before my city is working on making a fiber mesh and at work it's about 40% complete. Oh, let's go. Yeah, we already talked about it not like a few months ago, because we went through the same process here where we were like at 30 megabyte per second for the first 2 years, then upgraded to 60, but they didn't want us to go to up to 120 megabyte per second, just because the lines were limited to 100, and then they put the fiber in the area, and basically now we are at 1 gigabyte of download and upload, which is crazy, to be fair. It's wild. All right, let's go. Did you know Sag was a comment here? Right now I have 20 megabyte per second and 2 up. Yikes. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. What's up, Lumpy? My boy. How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing fantastic tonight. Let's go. What are you up to, man, tonight? Last night I murdered on my side a 7 p.m. season street, bringing the number to 10 out of 50 done in 2 small nights of Tarkey. So that's good, that's good. Can't imagine what we can do tomorrow night. All right, let's do that. Gonna take the buffer just to clean the edge there. The deburr tool to clean the inside there, and just like that I'm already starting to take out everything we managed to put away yesterday. Lol. Oh hell yeah, love it. That sounds like a solid plan. I think like everybody in the world should be doing that tonight, watching their Vento boy on stream doing his thing, which is trying to build a car, but still needs to prove at some point that he's actually not doing only some shite on stream, because you know, we don't know yet. Maybe everything I'm doing right now is just for the show and nothing is really the right thing to do. Who knows? Loud noise. All right, now let's just do a quick pass of deburring like that, so we have a nice non-cutting edge there, and we're gonna be good to weld that just like this, sitting down there ready to get welded. Yeah, we're just gonna need to find a good angle there, but it should be pretty straightforward, and we're gonna have our O2 sensor bong in place, so that's pretty cool. Should have moved that away while I was cutting, but hey, it's not too bad. Are we doing that? No, I think we're gonna be preparing that one here too. So that one we're gonna put it away because that's ready to get welded. So we're gonna move that and weld both of them when we're gonna get there. It's fun to work on sensor stuff like that, to be fair. I'm really not mad at all tonight about working on that. All right, can we... that seems sketchy a little bit. Can we hold that with our vice grip here? I'm not sure it's gonna work, but hey, worth a try. Yeah, now we're I'm not sure about that. I don't think that one's gonna be useful. Can I? I'm not sure I want to clamp that there, but at the same time, that will be the most logical thing to do. Don't want to scratch the backside there, so let's just bring some cardboard. Up. And just like that. Now I could feel safe to clamp that there. You're not falling, right? I'm asking for trouble right there. Can I, you think, manage to do something there? Like that. Oh, I want to put a piece of that one, not the entire thing. So that there, up. Oh, jalapeno poppers, that thing is fire, man. Damn, I love that. There we go, that seems pretty good. Alrighty. I'm going with that there. And air temperature sensor will be installed here. Now we cannot move back. It's that or nothing. Man, I will take some jalapeno popper right now. Holy shit, that will be good. Taquitos, so also those things are really, really good. On my side tonight, it was some pasta with grounded beef, cottage cheese. What else? That cottage cheese, shiitakes, marinara sauce and stuff like that. So that was pretty good too. Am I even drilling that? Yo, that thing seems to be really heavy duty. There we go. Just needed to start it. All right, now on that one, what size do we need to throw the hole in there? Because basically that one we don't have a lips to fit in there. So I'm gonna take the other side here and take a look at how thick that is. This is 21 mil. But if I'm going with 21, is it too much? I mean, it's technically too much. We could be with that and have a bit of free space there. I will say 18. Even that. Just want to make sure we're not gonna run into any issues there. 16 mil seems pretty decent. What is 16 mil in my stuff there? Just before the second to last one there. Even if I was going second to last, it will be okay. So let's go. We're gonna drill almost up to the end there. There. I think it's pretty much that. Let me grab. Was that the one? No, it's over there. The one I took. There. Boop. Yep, I will be able to just tack weld that right there, and then it's gonna be a matter of closing the sides, which is going to be the hardest part there. So as long as I'm lined up there, I should be good. Cool, well, we're gonna be able to start with that one actually. So let's just clean that a little bit. Let me throw a bit of air through it, just to make sure we're not carrying too much debris. Seems pretty decent. Perfect. All right, well, let's install ourselves, ready to weld that in place. So that here, that there, that like that, so it won't move too much. And then we're gonna ground on top here and get ready for that. Just gonna degrease the top section there. That, like I said, as long as we are quite lined up there, we should be good. Part of me is tempted to just like smash a little bit the hole there to make it a bit flatter in a position, because that would help sealing that if I was doing so. But at the same time, I don't want to deform here. But yeah, if I was to, oh yeah, let's do a bit of that too. Because I was seeing a bit of debris from the inside there. That's actually a good question right there. I'm just kind of unsure of what I should do with that. Loud noise.
Knock yourself out.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, I think I'm gonna smash both sides here a touch just to make it flatter a little bit and just help myself with the welding. So let's try that. Will like maybe not look as great, but it's gonna help with the welding, which is something I'm kind of caring a lot about. So yeah. just like that. I won't be able to bring it flat, but that's gonna help a lot. Loud noise. Loud noise. All right, so just what I did there is really worth it. It doesn't show too much, and I just gained a bit of like distance on both sides here, up and down, that will allow me to weld a bit better there, I'm pretty sure. So that's a big deal. I'm tempted to go even further than that, but at the same time, I don't want to close the radius in itself. So I think that's gonna be where we are going to commit. And yeah, we're gonna go from there, move a little bit down. Maybe I could like just mark the center outside of the radius there, but I think we're gonna be good. Just like that. Yep, just there. If I was to tack weld it right now, I will be okay. So, you know, I think we can just send it right there, clamp that here for the ground, tack weld that, move around and just start welding this. I'm pretty sure I'm able to close the gap there. I'm tempted to try to go even further than that, because I really didn't damage the tube a lot there, so I could go even further than that. Let me try maybe a better hammer for that one. Maybe more something like that. I don't know if, loud noise. All right, we're going with that. We're going with that. It's better, and it's not like, it's not flat, so we should be pretty good. Also, I want to make sure I'm not destroying my edge on the other side there. So yep, that seems pretty good. Just crushed it a bit. Gonna make everything better. I think the edge there are not quite as good now. So we're gonna just try again with the baby hammer. Yeah, I crushed a bit too far. Loud noise. All right, there we go. That's pretty good. Best sealing we had so far. So let's seal that with hot glue, aka welder. All right. So that there, we're gonna be cleaning the bung one more time because I see debris on there, and we're bringing the welder another time out of his spot. There we go. We don't need that right now. Up. Let's go all in, baby. Oh yeah, we're really low on gas. Hopefully we have enough to weld both bungs. That will be the best, cause it won't be easy right now. I'm gonna try to maybe just close the gas a touch. 5mm goes bang. What's up, Fisco? My man who started this stream. Hope you're great tonight, boy. That's amazing to have the chance to see your Beetle finally now in the US. That's so cool. That's so cool. There we go. There we go. It's too hot here, 30 minutes and my phone overheat. Fair, do you have a phone case? If so, remove it. It helps a lot. I already experienced that too. Let's go. We can do that. All right, let's remove a bunch of things there. Up. Have you tried tonight, or was that last night? Because I saw the notification last night, but I was going live myself, so I couldn't jump in. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Watch my 9mm go bang. Wa-na-na bang. Wa-na-na-na bang. Oh, if you haven't seen Fisco, by the way, right under the stream, you have the Tengia panel now. They are all almost all really cheap, and it's freaking fun. I can show you what they are doing, because thanks to Blue, I have a few I can replay. Am I replaying at TTS? I have that one.
Come on, stop whining. The kids are soft. You lack discipline.
And I have like AI TTS there.
Branded Blue asked me, call me crazy, but don't call me crazy.
Last night, not tonight, probably. Mother's ready to pop out, so gonna save for the weekend. Nice!
I love it when Vinto cleans his shop, D. Crazy.
That was yesterday. Already making a mess out of that place.
Now that's the sweet spot, isn't it? Watching Vinto clean their shop is like watching an
They are
artist's
so
finger
good.
paint in the dark with the blood of their enemies. Every swipe, every brush, every goddamn moment. A masterpiece of madness. You can almost smell the filth.
It's so
see
good.
the spark in their eyes as they try to bring order into chaos.
And it's still going for a while. And at the end, it's just like, I don't know why it's making such a long pause there. Is it saying the last part?
I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's just saying that out of nowhere at the end. I fucking love it. And I think I love it even better that way. It's so good. All right, stainless steel. What are you? You are 409, 309. We're gonna need you later. That's the one we need right now. The 308 filler rod. So there we go, there we go. And I think we're ready to weld that bung in place. Let's just, like I said, clean it one more time, and then we proceed to that. So tonight on our side, we are installing temperature sensor and wideband sensor in our parts, and then after that, it's gonna be starting to remove some parts from the engine to get access to everything and get prepared for the ECU installation. So wiring loom should go in this weekend, which is a big step, to be fair. Let's put that there for now. Up. So I drilled a touch bigger than I needed there. Whew, I'm feeling kind of stressed with that one. I don't know why. Maybe because I know I'm almost out of gas and stuff like that. 35 volts should be pretty good. Oh yeah, little lambda. Like I said, I was planning to run 2, but now I'm thinking about trying to run just 1 and bring the signal to my gauge. I think it's doable, that thing, so we'll see. Never worked with any of those. Yeah, I have a self-learning, and this is all the sensors provided with the actual ECU. So it's using a Bosch wideband sensor plus basically, so cause like you need that thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna prepare also the tungsten. So like you need the data to do some self-learning. So the wideband sensor is a must in any type of ECU. Because you need to see that air to fuel ratio from there. If you don't have it, it's useless. That. Alrighty, let's prepare the tungsten. And just sharpen it quickly so that we are sure we're not having any issues. There we go. Hopla. Done EFI in a long time. I was doing mega skirt and self-tuning. Nice. Yeah, never played with a custom ECU before that project, to be fair. Always done basic stuff to a car. Well, kind of basic stuff. So, like, I've worked on some stuff for friends, but never for myself and never that deep into the process. So, yeah, we'll see how it's going. All right, can we get that at least tack in place? So tacking, I should be able to just do some undercut. Something's not doing great. I have gas. What the fuck? I think I burned my tungsten because the gas was not in there. Let's see. Something bad happened. It was like burning oxygen. I really think it was like out of gas in the line at first, and so it didn't work. Sense though ECU parameters to look for and adjust accordingly. Yeah, exactly. It's not really the way it works, the self-learning that is different, more than just like by itself. Because I want to say it. It's not the way it works more than the fact it can adjust based on what it sees. That's pretty much the big thing. All right, let's try that again, shall we? All right, that went pretty well. Maybe I'm running a touch too much heat. Let's see, we're gonna try to connect the other side. But yeah, there was oxygen in my pipe and I didn't take care of that at first. Let's just do that. Okay, bye ground, didn't need you. There we go. Gonna put that at the bottom there. I'm shaking so much. Yeah, that one wasn't great at the end. Not too bad, not too great. Maybe overheated a touch. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be sealed. All right, can I flip that around so that I can keep going on the other side there? That will be wonderful. Yo, that one went so good. Holy shit. We're up to something there. Please tell me I'm gonna have enough gas to complete everything, because that one was definitely feeling great. I think I'm still running a bit too much heat, but it's melting so good. I'm tempted to keep going that way even though I know it. Because it's really feeling great. We just need one more spot and we're done. Let's do that. I don't know how I'm gonna get access to that one though, but hey, we're gonna find out. Probably something like that. Just to hold it there. Yep, that seems doable. Let's go! Almost time to go cut the grass. Sounds good. Isn't it late for that? Asking just randomly. Woo! Yeah, maybe a bit too much heat, but it should be pretty good. Do I still have enough? Yes. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good for the next one. There you go, guys. It's a bit beefy, the welds, because I was running a bit too much heat, but I preferred that than not having enough material due to the fact there was a gap, because aftermarket stuff, we will reduce for the next one, I think. But the weld itself looks quite good, to be fair. Just enough time before dark to get it done, because it's too hot and humid out this week. Yeah, fair, yeah. I get that, it was like that last week. So we have the temp sensor in place so we can see inside what it's giving. So we have it there. Bit of sugar, not too bad. We're gonna make sure we are trying to remove some of it. But yeah, that's done. Let's bring the next pipe and do the exhaust side. And that time, that one will be cooling down. And we should be good. How are we going to set that up? I think that one we're gonna use this, but only to do that. And hold it there. Yep, pretty much that. Now, fun thing with that one, since there's a lip underneath it right here, that means I can just go and throw it in there. So we're gonna clean that one up too, and then we're gonna start welding. It's gonna be stainless to milled steel, so we're gonna use a different type of filling rod, but should work pretty well. So far, they have been one of the best type of weld we have done, so yeah. Hopefully it's gonna still be the case. There we go. In there, ready to get that done. Thanks for the lurk, by the way, Hurt, you appreciate that. Appreciate that 1,000, man. Means a lot. Same for anybody in here lurking and not really listening, but still giving me that view. Because Twitch works like this, and that's what we need to do. Get the viewers number up, and so people might get interested in this stream, and we have new people in here eventually, which is fantastic. Let's go. Boop. Let's ground there, and we're gonna start welding that bung, and that's gonna be that done. Going really well, and now we're 30 minutes in the stream, and we are up there already. Let's go. The tungsten was perfectly sharpened and everything, so we're not even going to touch it, and we're just gonna start welding that. So again, on the flat surface, both sides, I'm gonna be starting that, both sides. Then we're gonna move on to making it work somehow, like to weld all around. We have gaps on both sides, but this time we have material going in there too, so that's gonna help. So let's go. That one there. So we started a few small passes there. Now let's move that up to the other side like this. So we're gonna be able to tack weld this side too. That's dangerous. I don't know if I can make it happen there. Up. Don't know exactly where I'm going with that, but hey, we're gonna try to figure that out. That wants to go there. That's probably the heaviest side. So we might want to actually go a little bit more like that and put that thing here, there. Boop. There you go. That seems like an okay setup. Seems like I can at least start it there. What's up, Only Cow? How you doing, sir? All right, let's go. We're starting to have something there. Just realized I'm not in the greatest point of view. I think I touched the cam there. There you go. How you doing, sir? Only Cow. Hope your day was fantastic. Mine was pretty decent, to be fair, so I'm more than happy to be here tonight. I'm shaking. No, fuck. It slide. Yeah, my tungsten's not contaminated. Should probably not be doing what I'm doing now. Low. All right, let's sharpen that again. We just need to close that part there, but otherwise we are having something decent. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. You're working a lot lately. Hey, my TIG welding tonight is not going bad at all. If it was not from there where I contaminated, everything was fine. So we are adding the O2 sensors like the wideband and the air temp sensor tonight. And then we're moving on to starting looking at the ECU wiring loom and everything related to it. So it's going pretty well so far. Up, up. Just need to keep that going. Come on. Don't do like that. Come on, close. I'm putting so much heat in that one. Oh, hopefully we haven't damaged the thread, but hey, there you go. Hey, the cam is dead. Woo!
Bye, have a great time.
Oh, that was a good one. I don't know how we managed to destroy the cam. There we go. Burp, 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 burp. Love it. We had such a great pass at the back there, and I just fuck it up with that. But hey, part of the game. It's not like bad, but hey, part of the game. Yeah, the heat spreads so much there, it's crazy. There we go. Backside there is done. Just need to do the front side there and we're done. Woo! Just. That's a quick statement there saying just. Because it won't be an easy one to get access to, first of all. Up. Can I make that happen like this? Nope. Up. Can I make that happen like that? I think that could be the answer to it. Yep. Can probably make that happen. Let's try that. almost. There we go. I'm quite confident with that one to not be leaking. And I touch the tungsten at the end. There you go. Woo! Stainless steel to mild steel, done. That's our O2 sensor plug in place. Can I make it? Oh, there you go. Hey, it's not bad. It's really not bad compared to what we have done before. Really happy with that one. Let's go. Up. I see improvement in my welding, TIG welding skill, and that's really fun, honestly. It's really, really enjoyable to see progression there. Whew, it's hot now. Is that one still hot? Only Cal, have you seen the air temp sensor we put in the pipe with the blow-up valve? If not, I'm gonna show it to you. Well, we're about to test it anyway. Well, we don't really have to test it, so I won't really show it. Oh yeah, it's cold now. You have nut. There we go. So we have the pipe with the blow-up valve, and this is my air temp sensor, and look at this. Not bad. They are a bit thick because I run a bit too much filler rod and heat, but overall really not that bad. So we're gonna be able to run jam intake air temperature, I'm assuming. Yeah, exactly. So it's the intake air temperature just before the throttle body. So this is right next to where the bend, the 90 degrees bend for the throttle body is going. So we're gonna have that thread in there, going in there. What's up, skunk? So yep, we're gonna have our air intake sensor, and it's gonna be looking towards the engine. So we're gonna be able to remove, well, not to remove, but to hide the wiring quite well, because I don't want an engine bay that's gonna be clogged in wire and vacuum lines. So I'm taking care of thinking about those things a little bit. So yeah, what's up, skunk? How you doing? Welcome to that welding stream where we just completed the welding part. And we are about to start working on the engine again. Well, actually removing stuff. So, yep, that's gonna go right around here basically. So the sensor is gonna be right there in that gap here, and the wiring loom is gonna be able to come from underneath there or on top there. So that's gonna be pretty cool. So yep. So happy with how it's looking. Like I'm saying, that welding session just there was pretty damn good, and I'm happy with it. I was so afraid of not having enough gas, and I can tell you the arrow is almost flush with the empty mark. So I think we were like minutes away from not adding enough gas. But at least we had enough. So next bottle's gonna be for the actual exhaust system technically. I don't think, quick like that we, just thinking of it, that we have a need for welding before the exhaust system. I think we're pretty much done. Because in like radiator lines, it will be done with just rubber and aluminum pipe that we're gonna cut and bead, but other than that, that exhaust is still hot, so we're gonna take care. Whew, I almost burnt badly myself there. All right, so Next step for tonight. Damn, I can't believe we got that done already. Sheesh, that's one of the top ones so far. So we have to remove that and that, because the next step is removing this. So we're gonna remove the intake again, just because basically we're gonna get access to where we want to push our wiring loom. So it's over here. So we're just gonna get access to that. And yeah, we're gonna need to think also about a few different things, including vacuum lines from the brake booster to the intake. We have a big plug underneath, that's for the brake booster. So we need to take a look at all this, and yeah, we should be able to do something interesting out of that. How was your day, Skunk? Hope it was amazing. Hope everybody in here tonight had an amazing day. Mine was pretty chill, to be fair, was pretty cool. So I'm feeling all happy and ready to work on that car tonight. Well, it's already been 2 hours we're on it. What time is it already? Oh, 7:30. Yeah, I started early. Damn, I love that. I love that so much. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Fun fact, I was chatting with a friend I'm doing autocross with, I'm seeing him only a few times a year because we're not in the same region, so it's not we're not like autocrossing a lot together, but like I was having a chat with him, and I showed him the project and he was like, what the heck? Turbo V8, you want to make sure you're never gonna lack any sort of power, right? And I was like, well, you know what they say, hey? To the moon! We won't talk about my day, Lola, but hope yours was great. Oh no, hope you sent puppy pictures, so usually it's a good day, no? If you don't want to chat about it, so it's all good. It's all Gucci. I hope everything's still okay. No matter what happened, you are welcome in here, and I'm happy for you to be here. All right, those are metrics, but it seems like I don't have the good one. So let me guess, they are some Imperial thing that goes in there. Oh yeah, probably that one here, right? Indeed. Well, I have a loose on that one. That one's really not the good one. Oop. Yikes. Yikes. That happens, sadly. It does happen. Is that one good? So my plan is to remove the intake manifold cover with tape that, and we're gonna start looking at the wiring loom and what we're doing with it. Then we have grounds to do eventually. Not sure it's gonna happen tonight, but hey, if it does, it does. That will be kind of cool. Well, you ask, you know, and I will say no, I don't know, because I've never been in a relationship for 20 years, but I'm in a 10 years relationship. So, but like, I honestly cannot say yes, I understand. I have the chance to have an amazing girlfriend with who I share a lot of values, and basically we rarely argue about anything. When we have an argument, it's pretty much about stupid things usually, because we are tired or something. So honestly, I won't be the guy saying yes, yes, yes. Understand, because I really am the luckiest man in here. I'm pretty sure she's the most wonderful person I know, and I don't know how she's doing to stay with someone that's a bit crazy, always chatting and talking about cars and stuff like that, you know, and a bit too intense in his project. But hey, seems like it works. Other than the past couple years, I thought all the same. I mean, people do evolve differently at some point, right? Like one of the biggest thing I got told about my relationship is that we started when we were 19. Now we are 29 and she's 30, and basically a friend of mine who's quite older than me said we are not normal, and I was like, what the fuck you're talking about? And he was like, between 20 and 30 years old, you're changing so much, and you're like basically growing up, finding yourself as an adult, developing a career, stuff like that, that usually goals will change so much that you won't. It's rare people staying with the same person through that time of their life, because yeah, like your goal, your objective, your way of seeing life will change so much. And I was like, yeah, well, we're still on the same exact page for that thing. And he was like, well, you're lucky, man. And it's like, I mean, I believe that he's right, to be fair. Like, yes, okay, maybe I'm just lucky, but like when you think of it, that's true that a lot of people change so much through the years in their 20 to 30 years old. Like that 10 years is really a game changer for a lot of people. And it makes sense that you change your evolving together. It's not the norm, but not impossible. I met my girlfriend at 17, 13 something years ago. That's crazy. Have you been with her for that long? We're gonna need to take care when we're gonna be putting that back in there. I think I over torqued them a little bit, those bolts. That's crazy. But yeah, that's exactly what you're saying basically. Yep, I need to take care next time I'm torquing that. I think I went a bit over torque on them. Those two at the back there feels a little bit too hard to unscrew. There and there. Yeah, pretty much like evolving together is not the norm, like you said. But like at the same time, I just feel like you have to get lucky a little bit. Wow! Like you have to get lucky on that, just because like what I mean by that is that basically you are not really evolving like thinking about the other person. It just happened that you are going in the same direction as the other person. Like for me and Flo, it's like the fact that we don't want kids. We prioritize a lot our passion, stuff like that. So always trying to give the other the biggest opportunities possible, and never being like, we always take care of not being like a no in someone's opportunity, but a yes, or like being someone that will help towards a yes. And it's working both ways. It needs to be both ways. That one, we're gonna come back to it later. Hoi! What's up, Jeff? How you doing, sir? Hope you're fantastic in your world, because I'm not talking to you a lot lately, you little bitch. Really good, love it. Did you change job in the end? Are you still at the same place for now? I don't mean to be a downer, but I'm talking about relationship stuff. Yeah, it's all good, man. Honestly, I don't think you can drop down the energy in chat. I think we can just help you feel better, actually. Oh, I saw what happened there. Damn, I need to take a look at that. I think it's the washer that got through the hole for the bolts. Let's go! How did it went with your last job? Were they destroyed about the fact you were changing place? I bet they were. All right, let's remove that. Oh, I still have one at the front there. Shit. You want to see some beautiful thing, Jeff, that we just did? Last week, we did the blow-off valve piping. All the turbo, intercooler, and engine is now bolted together. And tonight we just added the bung for the air temp sensor, and we added the O2 sensor too on the exhaust side. Focus. There you go. I'm getting better at welding stainless. I'm gonna send to you a picture of everything almost connected. If I can find you. There you are. There you go. Smoke that bong. I mean, technically could probably be doable, but that's not my thing, so pass. All right, before losing that one, I'm gonna close it on top there. Just wanna make sure I'm just not gonna lose the bolt. My 9mm go bang. All right, now we should be good to remove that. Let's lift it up slowly but surely. Ooh, surely. Oh yeah, I see what happened there. So yeah, I over torqued that thing a touch, but nothing too crazy. Just that the O-ring got stuck in the hole there. Because it's just some weird, super weak O-rings, so it's not like proper lock washers. That. Up. Can I throw that in here? That will be ideal. Thank you. That seems kinda safe. Are we trusting a kinda? Or should I make it really goddamn safe? I think latest option is the best one. There you go. Boom. On the bench. Now we need to cover that and we're gonna start looking at our wiring loom. Damn, we're getting there finally. Finally, boys and girls. What do you mean you can't see? What do you mean? It's right there. The green tape. So we're gonna make sure we're not dropping shit. On the bench. Yeah, no, yeah, fair. Look, it's just because at first there was part of it laying over the ground, but there it is. So I put it like it was on the other side, but because of those boxes, the corner was just a little bit over the edge there. So I was like, maybe not. So I decided to change it of position because I don't want to throw that on the ground. It's already enough the oil cooler in itself, so you know. Did I cut it too short? Looks like a yes. Oh no, I think we're gonna be good. Yep. There we go. Perfect. So that being there, that's protected. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Hogs back. Sheesh.
Cryo 18. Cheer X10. Cœur étincelant, 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 cœur étincelant,
by the way, Jeff,
cœur étincelant, cœur
I
étincelant,
know,
cœur
like that
étincelant,
right there,
cœur étincelant, cœur
you just
étincelant,
went
cœur
with 10.
étincelant, cœur
Cœur
étincelant.
étincelant, cœur étincelant, cœur étincelant. You went with 10. Don't forget to look underneath the stream. There's now Tenja with 50 BDs TTS, which means you can do the poop dog from Stankrat for 50 BDs. 50 bits for poop dog. Just saying, throwing that information out there. Yeah, Hawk, we have a wild Jeff in the chat. How crazy is that? The things we love to see. My 9mm go bang. All right, there we go, guys. And that pipe just cooled down. Also, we just welded the O2 sensors bung if you want to see the welds and criticize them. So it's stainless steel to milled steel. There we go. I think it's actually not too bad. I think I did a pretty good job there. I think tonight the welds are pretty good. Yep, looks the same to me. Time will tell us. Let's see if the threads are still good though. That's a good thing to test. So that's why I switched the cam from one side to the other. And I'm gonna grab back the O2 sensor. Is that still there? Nope. I'm gonna bring that here. Put that there. Put the ECU on the side. We won't need that just yet. And where's the actual, it's there. Wideband sensor. Let's just test it quickly. Oh yeah, it's not even a big deal. Easy peasy. Just like brand new. Look at that. Look how good that is. Look how good that is. Sheesh. Yay! Can't wait for Turkey Friday with bitbot and everything crazy about it. By the way, Hurt You, on Friday night, you must be around, man. I think you have like 7 random uses laying around. And since I reworked the bot, it's even better now. You can get a Lumia or like crazy like fire grenade, stuff like that. You have like the biggest amount of random usage, I think, Hurt You. Just saying. Friday Turkey is the best Turkey. Because it's crazy high energy for every single one of you. All right. So what's the plan here? Over the weekend, we're gonna get some stuff for that. Basically, we have the water pump here. We need to connect that to the radiator and everything, but we also need to modify 2 plugs on this side of the water pump to bring that to the rear right here. So that's something we're gonna need to take a look at. We also need to modify it to bring a little piece of tube here that will feed coolant at all 4 corners of our cylinder head. So there's that to do for sure. We have vacuum lines lines here, vacuum lines, I think here, and one on the throttle body to feed to some catch can. So we're gonna have a catch can set up to do eventually, but I'm not yet decided on how we're gonna do that. So that's no big deal for now. Other than that, what else? We need to put the wiring loom. My plan is to bring the wiring loom through here. These lines are gonna heat a little bit, but not that much. It's just some coolant going in there, so it won't get like hot enough to melt wires, I'm pretty sure. So my idea is probably to lay some of the wiring on top of that for what we need. And yeah, basically bring most of it through the center here to dispatch to the different sides. So shouldn't be too much of a big deal. What I mean by that is that we have two main plugs on each side there. We have the alternator on that side, starter motor on this side. Otherwise, some different things at the back here, but it shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, like a lot of the sensors in itself are a lot towards the back are there, and we're gonna have the air temperature there, so it shouldn't be too bad. So that means we can start looking at what size the hole in there needs to be in the firewall to bring the actual loom from inside to outside. So if I'm looking at it just for fun, I think transmission is here, so this is looking outside there. Let's take a close look here. So that's gonna be basically that thing. All the cable in here are the one going around the engine there. The wire will contact it to help heat transfer and rubbing through. Plug wire heat sleeve even. I will see, yeah, well, they are already sleeved and everything, but look at what I bought in term, like thinking of that, and also for some, the oil return for the turbo and everything. I think that's what you're talking about. Let me show you. That's a bit sticky, that thing. Front cam. Oh, the bug will be dead. We just welded, sorry. The voice command are going to be out. The camera froze. But is the butt is there. All right. Front cam. Maybe it's not connected yet. Oh yeah, it is. Let's go. Are you talking about that kind of stuff? Hurt you? I think yes, eh? So I already prepared myself with that. Yeah. Same. So I bought that really thick fiberglass patched, or kind of fiberglass, yeah. So I bought a piece of that. So I'm planning to run my oil return line in that underneath the exhaust manifold, because it's gonna be quite close to it. Maybe put the wiring loop of the body loom through that, and maybe the like a piece of that with the wiring loom there. I might just cut it in two and tie wrap it with it, knowing that we have some metal tie wrap that came with it. So just need to make sure the metal tie wrap won't cause any trouble with signal and stuff. But again, since it's not in contact with any wires directly, it should be okay. So yeah. Yeah, this stuff there is not cheap. It's like $50 for 5 feet roll like that. So it's really not cheap, but it's pretty much the top of the top. It could be pretty much laying against the exhaust, and there's no chance it will melt entirely and like burn, catch on fire or anything. So it's really like high-end stuff, because like I said, like the weak part of the build, if you ask me, is to old side there. because with the 180 degree in the manifold, the driver's side exhaust going in there, the wastegate going up as like a chimney, and pretty much the exhaust system, the downpipe going at the back there, that is not there right now. There's like all that section here will be a real heat, like a heat point in the engine bay. So this is, and like my body loom is right at the bottom here, so I'm really thinking about, like, it's already in the heat protected material there. The one I had, I think I have a leftover I can show you. Do I? I don't think I do. Maybe I was wrong. I think I was wrong. So there was already like a heat protection sleeve on it, but again, like, I'm paranoid too about that. And body loom, when it's the original one, is not really easy to replace. I mean, you can always cut, put a plug, and wire it back, no big deal. But still, I want to make sure that thing at the bottom there won't melt, and just like the same thing on top there. What tells me we're gonna be okay though on top here is that, first of all, the sleeves in which the wiring loom is warped is not bad at all. It's not the craziest thing. It like breathes a lot. You can see the wire through it and everything, but it's already helping. And also, the thing is, from factory, you already have that one there that is not warped into anything. You have a blue exposed wire, a green exposed wire there, and they will just live there. And usually the intake is not even as open as the one we run. It's really like a big block of plastic covering the entire thing, and you have access to nothing under there, while ours is actually like having a lot of access place there. I can't wait to put mine in. Oh yeah, baby, we love that. Yes, it is a sexy one. Like, honestly, I don't regret my choice so far, because when you look at it, the crazy part about it is that everything is labeled. NOC GDD, so the NOC sensors. No, is it GDD or OD? It's not print properly. It's NOC sensor odd, NOC sensor even. We have there, for example, throttle body, stuff like that, and all those plugs, basically you get that. This is a Haltech type of plug, so close to a Dutch connector pretty much, but with square ends. And then we have all those things here, front cam, all those things that are the conversion between GM and the GM and the, because I want to say it, Haltech and GM connector. So you're going from the classic type of thing, so the alternator, harness, stuff like that. You're going basically from the Haltech plugs that I just showed you. You put that thing here, the 12 inches piece of wire, and it's just converting from one to the other. Everything is pre-pinned, so you don't have to tell the ECU anything. Like, it's already all in place, ready to be plugged in the main plug of the ECU. So what brand mine is labeled to, which thank God, because I always forget. Mine is Haltech ECU. It's basically the Haltech Rebel LS that they released last January as a pre-sale. So I was 30 minutes after they opened the pre-sale for North America, I bought mine because I already spotted that thing. And after that, it took like 3 months before it got here. But yeah, we are going to run that sexy piece of technology. This is my Rebel LS ECU. So you have all the plugs at the top here, like all the lights for power, check engine. It's not focusing right now, but let me show you on the other one. Dual side. Well, you know what? Okay, you're saying that for real, Fisco, and I know, like, if you're going Elite 1500, 2500, everything, it's quite it's quite intense and pricey. That one, at first I was looking for a Holy Terminator that is released 10 or 15 years ago and has like seen some update, but nothing too crazy. It was $1,400, okay? Rebel LS, brand new this year from January, pre-release. March was actually up for sale to the public. 1,500. So it was $100 more to have that piece of tech here, which include an internal small PDM if you want, because basically you have a 25 amp for relay, solid state relays. So if there's any problem with my wiring here, it's gonna shut down those things, but there's no relays, there's no fuse for the engine in itself. Everything's controlled with that here. So I have an auxiliary port, fuel, fan, ignition, everything's controlled here, and I don't need any fuses, any relays for the entire engine. After that, you have power, check engine, Wi-Fi, because that computer here, that ECU is equipped with a Wi-Fi signal that allows you to connect with your cell phone. They're gonna release an app this year that will allow me to control stuff like boost control, launch control, stuff like that right from my smartphone. And you have also a data logger in it, so I will be able to record what's going on with my engine, and it has an internal memory to keep that until I export that. To be honest, God, that's gonna make me burst. I'm still factory ECU, my buddy sold the Altec I wanted. No! To be honest, that kind of shits on the Terminator. It sounds like Holy has some work to do. Well, basically, I think the Terminator was the best bang for bucks for the last 10 years. After a lot of research, you had the Terminator, you had the Dominator. The Dominator was a bit like $1,000 more, and allowing you to have some stuff. Let's go. I was not timed for that one. But yeah, so basically the Terminator was opening basically the market. Like, if you kept the holy hell, yeah, that was loud, eh? So basically, if you were keeping the factory PCM, so the GM ECU, basically, you had to go with not Holy, but HP Tuner to unlock everything. However, HP Tuner, and that's where the math started to do it for me. It involved cleaning the OEM wiring loop, having someone come to my place for $350 here to unlock everything, try to start the engine. If you did something wrong, they will help you a little bit to chase it, but if it's too deep, they're just gonna say, hey, thank you for the $350, your problem now, get fucked, and they leave. If you did everything right and the car starts, well, good job, you have a car that's now started. But however, you don't have access to anything on the ECU because you don't have a license of a HP Tuner. So if you want to have access to your own car, you need to pay the license. License is $1,000 US for one credit, which is basically locked to one ECU. So from there, I was like, okay, I will pay the $1,000 for the license, but do I want to keep a 20 years old loom? Not really. $800 for a plug and play brand new wiring loom, and I was like, well, I'm like $800 plus $1,000 for the license with a 20 years old ECU and a 20 years old loom, but like if I'm changing it, it's $1,800 total. Well, $1,400 for a Terminator. So basically best bang for bucks, definitely. However, the Terminator was awesome for the last decade, no lie, but good lord, all the features you just listed. Exactly, and that's where Altec basically took the list of everything, the Dominator, so the one at $2,500 from Holy, like they took that and put it in a format that is $1,500, and that is amazing with basically the latest technology. So you have the solid state relay that allows you to run no fuse box, no relay box for the engine. So I have the one for the body, but that is going to, everything related to the engine is controlled by the computer itself. Data logging, cruise control capable if I was to put an electronic pedal with an electronic throttle throttle body. Then after that, like I said, launch control, flat foot shifting, anti-lag, name it, everything is like that. ECU is capable of every single things I'm just saying there. On top of that, basically you can just plug a straight positive negative terminal on the ECU. It's ready to go. You have access to the 20 last year of Haltech database to build a map. So when we're gonna put that in there and boot it for the first time, it's gonna ask a lot of questions. And once we listed, but wait, there's more. And yeah, basically once we answered all the questions, it's gonna build a first map out of it based on the database they have online. So it's gonna go through that. We're gonna answer, do you have a turbo? Yes. Do you have what is your compression ratio? What is that? What is this? And basically it's gonna build a map. And like I said, from there it should be ready to turn on the key. And then after that we should see improvement over time. But still we can and we will go to the dyno to get a proper tune from a tuner that's gonna pretty much set everything in place and lock it there. So the computer will only improve slightly some stuff over time, but we will have like a map that is a bit more precise than just what we answer with questions. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. There we go. Now buy it with my promo code. No, there's no hashtag ad. I'm just basically saving you the time I spent looking online what was the best option for my car. All right, let's go with that. Let's open up that. I'm kind of stressed to actually unwrap this because I don't want it to just be a big spaghetti, but at the same time, we kind of need that to happen just to have an idea of where everything's gonna go. Now we're gonna be waiting for some transmission sensors. If they take too long to arrive, we can still go ahead and start the car without them. We don't need the VSS sensor to start a car. It's just that it will be cool. And we're gonna be oh yeah, another thing hurt you, boost based on speed. That's gonna be a thing too with that ECU, and that the Holy One couldn't do it if I remember correctly. The Terminator was not able of that, which means I'm gonna be able to set my boost based on the speed I'm going, which means I should be able to get some decent boost level for first, second, and third gear when we are flattening it out. So that's pretty dope, honestly. That I wanted to take with me the dial caliper that I bring somewhere. Did I put it back in its place? I think no. And so it begins. There it is. It was right in my face. So by how much do we need to open up the hole there? I think the answer is yes. 52 mil. It's actually not that bad. It's like, yes, it's gonna need to be bigger, but it's not that bad. Do we have anything around there? Nothing. Perfect. So we will really use that hole there to basically bring the wiring loom out. That line here is going on top there, and basically it's gonna go in there and be split towards where it needs to go. 52 mil. What is 52 mil in term of drill bit or anything like that? 52 mil, 2 inches. Just want to see. It's basically 2 inches. So it's a 2 inches plug, just under, just above, technically. 2.047 inches. Hmm. 25.4 is one. It's not 22.4. Or, oh yeah, that's 50.8. Yeah, no, it's 25.4, which means 50.8 for 2 inches, and I'm at 52. Math does checks out there. Easy. It's okay. It's late in the evening. I will tolerate that because I will probably do stupid maths like that too. So no big deal. Okay, so that I'm gonna need a 2 inches, ideally step drill, but I don't know if it's something that does exist because it starts to be quite big. Let's see on Amazon. A step drill bit will be perfect at 2 inch. I think it does exist. Sheesh, that's big. It's $50 also. Yikers. But I can have that for Saturday. There's one at 40. No, that's not big enough. Cause that B metal blade, a hole saw. Well, the hole saw is that I don't have a center line there, but I mean, could work. Hey, no problem, Orange. Have a good one. Yeah, see you tomorrow for some turkey action. Thank you, man. Love you. Have a good night. Yeah, the whole saw, I'm just like afraid of not being able to line it up properly because it's gonna step everywhere. A metal hole saw bit will be cheaper. I think it will be, but yeah, it's gonna step everywhere before it catches on that. But I mean, I think you're right, and it's gonna be available close to my place. It doesn't need to be that bad. I will say the biggest thing, honestly, there's nothing really on the other side. That's something we're gonna take a look at. We're gonna remove the dashboard maybe tonight actually, because it's not that late. And basically it's more the brake line going on top there than anything else. At the back there with the finger, I have seen absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, while the intake is out, we also need to start preparing our throttle body cable. That's gonna be another thing. We need to modify that side there a little bit to include a throttle body cable. I don't think it will jump bad if you get the RPM high, then just go slow. Fair. Yeah, I think you're right on that. Because right now, I don't think there's any rush in putting the wiring loom there as long as we don't have open up that hole there, because basically once I'm gonna unwrap that, it's gonna just fold, like unfold on everything, and it's gonna be a bit of pain in the ass to put together there. So I just need to take care of that and not going too quickly with that thing. So I will need to make sure everything's done over there. I think it's gonna be dash time right now. Let me check. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right. 2 inches, 2-inch hole saw, just for fun, $15 on Amazon right now. Do I have time? What will be the ideal workflow there? I'm trying to think if I'm going to on Saturday morning to the hardware store, or if I'm ordering it here. But no, if it's arriving on Saturday, it's gonna be late afternoon, so I prefer to have it early afternoon and early morning and start, because Saturday I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be streaming, by the way guys, on the car, so that will be the first thing we do in the morning, drilling that hole there, and so we can go ahead and start installing our wiring loom. Honestly, this weekend, if I'm streaming like I'm planning on Saturday and Sunday, like if I'm doing some 6-hour session both days, could be impressive where we will end up. Could be definitely impressive, because we should have received most of the vacuum line, stuff like that. Next week, we're gonna do the fan and everything at the front here. I don't think it will jump back. Okay, yeah, is it the place, the friendly hardware store? What is Ace is? Is the place the friendly hardware store? Which one? Oh, you mean the one that gave me no, it's not that one. No. Oh, I don't get the ref, I guess. I'm not US enough. We had an ad back in the days. Ace is the place. It's an advert for a big hardware chain here. Oh no, we don't have Ace here. We have, oh, all right. You wanna know the name of the place? And it's everywhere in Quebec and I think Canada actually, but I'm not even sure. Canadian Tires, that's the name of it. Cannot sound, it's basically a Harbor Freight pretty much, and I wouldn't be surprised they get kind of the same merch in there, but like yeah, Canadian Tire, that's the name of it. It's yep, and it's a V, like the actual logo is like a kind of a V, I think. I have one there, I think. Yeah, I know that, Hawk, and that's why I'm doing the comparison, because it's pretty much the same level of things. Canadian Tire. That's the brand. That's the place. And you have their own brand of tools, which is Mastercraft, which is a bit shitty, but works really great for whatever. Like pretty much all my socket and ratchet are from Mastercraft because they are a lifetime warranty and cost basically like 50% of any other brand. So it works great. And if it breaks, you just replace them there. Yeah, it's an everything store pretty much. You want a barbecue, you can buy one there. You want a lawnmower, you can buy one there. You want some plates for doing some cooking, you can buy some there. You want some like washing product, whatever, name it, like everything for the house and the garage and maintaining your place. You want shovels when it's winter, go there. You want something, a leaf blower, go there, like everything. Makes sense. I already heard of Northern Tools, but never see the branding here, but that's probably because like, so you have some Mastercraft, and that makes sense. So yeah, Mastercraft is the Canadian Tire home brand here, and so that means Northern Tool is probably the equivalent in the US. I also wanted to take a new pack of blue towels because I want to wash something in the engine bay right now. Yeah, same. Like I said, pretty much a big part of my toolbox is from them. Like pliers, stuff like that. It's just like everything is always in sale and basically it will cost like half the price, if not even less, than some other well-renowned brand. And to be fair, if I was doing that, oh yeah, baby. But like if I was like doing that as a job, 40 hours a week and more, okay, yes, having expensive tool could be worth it. Now, I'm just a random guy doing that in his garage when he has time for it. So, you know, I didn't pay a shit ton of money for that. And like, actually, my sockets, wrench, and stuff like that, Christmas gift from my parents. The ratchet I'm using on stream, I own them since I'm 17. When I show interest into cars, my parents just went ahead and bought me my first toolbox pretty much. That's awesome, honestly. That's one of the gifts they gave me that was the most used ever. And I think it's pretty great. I think it's actually quite great. All right, well, what's next? We could try to put the oil plug, the oil level stick there. That could be a good thing to do because I'm always forgetting about it, but we're gonna need it. And now we have kind of access to that because the downpipe is not there anymore. So I need to go at the bottom there. And I have access through here, there. So yep, let's make the modification there because we're gonna have to remove one bolt also to get access to that. Where are they? There. All right. I feel too, I'm very proud of my 6 Mac wrenches and my few snap-on bits. Everything else is nothing. Tool Harbor Freight or the local hardware store, Lifetime brand. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Craftsman, we had some of that in here too. I think I have a few tools from them, but I don't remember exactly. Pretty much a few years ago decided, and I'm not gonna lie, basically a little bit because of Modicar mods, I decided to go with Ryobi, but I was in between with Milwaukee, DeWalt, and Ryobi, and pretty much like Milwaukee, more expensive, but seems awesome. DeWalt, a bit cheaper than Milwaukee, but like decent without being amazing for the price. And Ryobi was really like a brand that was doing the job without being super expensive, and like, okay, won't be a Milwaukee, won't work the same way or anything, but it will get the same job done pretty much, maybe just like less resistant, less strong, stuff like that. And I was like, man, for what I'm doing, the amount of money I'm gonna save going with Ryobi instead of Milwaukee, I think it's worth it. And I went Ryobi and I do not regret, man. So yeah, everything that is cheaper helps a lot with keeping money for something else. Front cam. All right, there we go. So we have the oil level stick, which is a braided line. However, the end here is not really cool. So I'm gonna put a little piece of shrink tube on top there, just to make sure there. I'm a sucker for Milwaukee's 12-volt stuff for the small form factor. Yeah, I do get that, and honestly, I think it's a really big plus on some stuff, but again, I don't think the price for it was worth for what I was doing, so I choked out on that thing there. I was like, meh, too pricey for me. But yeah, I do get it, and I was really looking at the M12 like range of tools, and it's definitely something that seems to be worth that. There we go. So the idea here is just going to be to close that on top there, so I can screw that in without having any difficulties there. So this is a 4-to-1 shrink tube, so it should work just fine for what I want to do with it. So let's just try to heat it up and close that so that I won't have an ugly piece of white plastic showing up. Hitachi. I bought one thing from Hitachi and it was really bad, so from there I never went back with that brand, but it was just like a lamp with a battery. No, actually it was a drill and a lamp together, like a combo, and it sucked so bad that I never went back with it. But I think it was really just the cheapest thing available on the market, and I shouldn't have even tried it. Or now it's Metabo now. Oh, I didn't know that. I think about now how Ryobi. I used to have a couple of Ryobi tools like 20 years ago and never had a complaint. I switched from Makita back then. Makita is pretty decent too. Top tier to me. Oh yeah, for real, because it used to be quite decent, Makita. I have a good story for that, but like Hawk needs to be closing her ears if I want to say that on stream. No, don't leave. But like, okay, Hawk, 2 minutes. Like, mute the stream for 2 minutes, because that's not something you want to hear. So basically, Makita is always something that makes me laugh because here in Quebec there was a porn store, like a French Canadian porn store that was going in the different how do you call them, like erotic bars and stuff like that, and she was doing a pole dancing show and everything, and she was always bringing her Makita drill with her, and it was mounted with a dildo, and yeah, during the show she was the shit out of herself. So there's that. So she was renowned as Makita. What's up, Ben? Écoute pas ce que je dis. And fun fact, she got into an interview on the TV at some point where they were just talking about the Quebec's porn scene and stuff like that. And she said it's her father that helped her build the drill with everything to be safe. I'm just cutting the story there just for you guys. Enjoy. Comment ça va, Ben? Hey, let's go! T'as-tu fait ton premier événement de slalom le week-end passé à tout hasard? So yep, that was the story of the night. Yep. She really muted herself. Can't believe she will have missed that great story there. Kind of sad. You missed the best story there, Hog, but it's okay. I knew it wouldn't be your kind of things. There we go. Shrink tube there. That is still spinning. Perfect. We can now go ahead because I was just like basically sticking metal wires in my fingers every single time. Now there's a piece of white plastic, but it's not too bad. All right, let's throw that in there. So we need to unbolt one bolt from basically the headers. That's gonna be bolted to the headers, and we're gonna have access to that, and when we pull that, it's gonna bring the thing. It's specially done for LS, so should and look like it will be the good length and everything, so it should be pretty decent. Comment ça va, Ben? Je veux des news. T'as-tu fait ton premier slalom? Je t'ai vu ces photos à ton père. Fait que je suis curieux de savoir si t'as roulé le Mini Cooper à Icar dans la grosse pluie. Thanks, I'm just organizing a TFG stash fair. Fair. All right, I want to say it right there, right now, and even if TFG will be in there, I want to say it. He said to, I don't know who, I think Kratos or someone like that, who's a Chad and was quite poor because he bought so many crates, like item case, stuff like that, that he said, basically 7-8 hours to clean the stash, pretty much that I'm guessing. But yeah, he said, TFG said to the guy, it's your own fault if you're poor because you don't need that many cases and everything. And I just wrote to Hawk and said, you know what, that's kind of bold from the guy who needs someone to overlook his stash to make it clean to say such a statement live on stream. He needs someone to manage his stash, and he's just like, yeah, you know, you don't really need anything special. I need that. It's 13 mil, I'm guessing, right? Hell yes, it is. All right, there we go. Kind of bold. Has no idea how many cases I've bought. I love it. All of them. Comment ça a été toi samedi en stand-up? Moi, ça a été super, man! J'ai battu Simon par 0.089 secondes. Mais ouais, je sais pas si j'ai manqué un message ou quoi, mais ça, t'as-tu roulé dimanche? Je suis vraiment curieux de savoir. Je sais que t'as mis tellement de temps et d'efforts sur le Mini Cooper. L'as-tu encore? C'est ça encore le projet? Dual side. All right, let's go. So with that done, so it's just clean here. Let's go. We fini premier des recrues en mini. Let's go! Congrats! That's so sick. So just for the English speaker here, Ben2K in the chat is well, you don't know him, but Hawk, you're gonna figure it out. It's the son of the guy taking all our pictures and everything at the track. So every single picture I sent you about the BMW in slalom and stuff like that, he's the son of that guy, and he just started for the first time this year and finished first in the newbie category with the recruit. So that's pretty sick, with a car that he bought that was not running at all, a Mini Cooper. It was not running or anything, so he had to figure it out and make it work and everything, and raced it for the first time last weekend. So freaking cool. Let's see where that thing should be going. I think it might be easier if I'm putting that way there. Or can I go there? Can I go there? Oh my god, at the back there, that will be so sick. All right, let's just remove that so we don't have to carry on the tube here. That's not the greatest thing. I have to wash it. Yeah, it was super rainy also and everything, so like that's really sick. Holding the first place in the beginner categories on the day where it's crazy rain and everything, that's so insane. That shows the driver. Rain shows the actual driver. It's not just like the car in itself, and that's freaking nice. Good freaking job, man. Well deserved. All right, can I plug that, please, sir? That will be great. Doesn't want to connect. I'm always wanted a Mini, so I will just never get out of the Volkswagen. A boosted original Mini is on my bucket list with those cuts, with those cute ass 10 inches wheel. Nice. Oh man, oh, can I find a picture of it? Let me check. You won't see the one who's racing sometime with us. It's such a beast. The guy did an old Austin Mini, B16 converted, so on that B16 VTEC turbo, all-wheel drive. The guy is an inspiration in terms of fabrication and stuff. He is so skillful, so talented, it's like crazy. Let me try to find it. I think I will be better on his Instagram, to be fair. But let me search. He's actually working on a new one that he wants to sell at some point. Let me try to find the car. See all pictures from him, I guess. I've already shown his things last year when we were starting the actual project here. Let me try to find it out. That's a good one. Yeah, he's way better than me for welding. That's for sure. Man, I just realized I think I know where he lives. I think I already went in front of his place by accident, kind of. Okay, let me show you the different picture I have here. That. Yes, je veux voir ça. Certain. All right, you ready, guys? So here's the car. That's sick tires, wide body kit, everything. Underneath that, here's the setup. Turbo B16 fitted with water to air intercooler and everything. Such a freaking beast. Everything underneath here is done custom, like the full frame and everything. Like it's all custom stuff. Yeah, it is a gangsta car. So there's that. On the dyno, all-wheel drive dyno, because needs it, because it has a CRV transmission with a differential and everything, all done on the spot, and he's working on that right now. That's a different one he bought, and this is like his thing. So this is the Austin engine, custom intake manifold, exhaust, everything. It's so cool. It's so cool. The guy is a badass. Like, I'm a noob compared to that guy. It's crazy. So there we go. All right, let's try to put that in there for real. Because that will be good. Dual side. There we go. Ow. So it seems like the actual I could deal with that. I think. Am I in the way of my downpipe if I'm doing that there? Hope not. Ow. There's a piece of metal wire that went through the shrink tube we added. And it's not feeling great in my finger. Why are you always moving up? I don't see shit of what I'm doing, so I'm just going by straight feeling of what's going on there. And it's not that great so far. Why is my door opening by itself? Oh, I got it. Think I got it? Seems like a yes. There we go, because it needs to get the proper angle and everything to get in there. There we go. All right, and now, that being said, where can I connect that? That bolt here could be pretty good. Are we hitting the starter motor? Obviously we are. Of course that we are. Wait, what? Oh my God, that is a piece of garbage. It just broke. Whoop. That's a piece of garbage. All right, we're gonna need a better thing for that. Otherwise it's gonna leak everywhere. Well. No oil level stick for now. How come is it that bad? It really sucks, honestly. Didn't think it will be an issue, that thing. Well, I know there was something else with it, but hey, no time to lose on that. All right, let's put a piece of tape on it again. just to make sure we don't throw some debris in the oil pan. That will suck. And then let's keep moving on to something else. All right, there we go. Boom. Cool. What's next? Yep. So we basically got our stuff welded and everything. Je suis pas capable de te l'envoyer sur faire Discord ni par Messenger. Je vais essayer quelque chose d'autre. No stress. All right, so with that being said, what's next? I think we're gonna remove the dashboard for tonight and call it a day. So what time is it? 20:40, yeah. So yep, let's do that. We're gonna go for the dashboard, and once this is out, we should be pretty good. So can I bring you over here? Guess so. That can open that so you can see a bit better in there. Is it going to hold there? Oh, I'm about to disconnect the cam. Sorry, I'm moving everywhere. There you go. Boom. 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 There's a huge chance for the cam to drop on the floor, just saying. But there we go. We need to remove that dashboard there. So let's do that. All right. Hopla. So let's push that back in the freaking trunk where it belongs. And there we go. So, oh, it's been a while I haven't been in here. We need to trim that still. Need to do that eventually. Could do that also while we're gonna be working in here. So yeah, what do we need to do in here? We basically need to go ahead, remove the steering wheel, remove that. Then we should have only 4 bolts, I think, holding everything in there, because we knew we will have to remove it. So that should be able to get out. I don't think I've put anything in there. Now, that thing might be in the way.
Yeah, boy!
Oh, it's just the yeah boy. It's a long one, that one, I think. W sound, Mr. Pound. There we go. It's so good. All right, now with that done, we will remove that thing here. So we need a screwdriver because it's just a screw bolting that in place. That was a bit of a sketchy but yet effective way to do it. So we're gonna do that. I need to find a cluster also. That's true, I need to buy a cluster. All right, well, let's do that. So we just need to remove that. As for the hole there, I'm gonna make sure that we don't have anything in our way so that tomorrow when we're gonna be drilling that, we're gonna be okay. Probably that we're gonna try to tackle down a bunch of things here too, by the way. Still need to figure out where we're mounting that. I know, Kev, we were supposed to have a chat about it and take a look where I can mount my barrel, my key barrel for the car and stuff like that. I didn't look at it at all. Still need to figure out a way to mount also a duck for the ignition and light switch so that I can turn the gauges and everything together and all. So yeah, should be pretty interesting. Let me grab a square screwdriver number 2. I wish I could hit the bong that long. That's excellent. to watch something with the wifey. See you tomorrow. Sounds good, Archu. See you tomorrow with all your random usage. Let's go. Anyway, like I said, I'm removing that and I'm out too. So it's all good. Have a good shower. Have a good night with the wifey. Let's go. There we go. I hear some. Is that some Facebook notification? Maybe I'll let Facebook open. So this is kind of a sketchy setup, but it's working. So if it looks stupid, but it works, it's not stupid. So there we go. I don't think that needs to be removed. I think we just need that. And from there, we just need to remove bolt on top there, two sides there, and we are in business. So I need a big screwdriver. We should be able to remove that. Yeah, I wanted to check if I have Facebook open because it felt like it. I think I heard something. Maybe not. All right, I saw, you should be okay, Ben. Okay, yeah, I see the hello there. You sent me, it's all good. That all good. What else? Screwdriver, that one. I think it's gonna be a good one. Gonna bring a second one just in case, because I don't want to come back to the bench again, because that will be my style to not bring the right one and then have to move again here. So let's do that. I lost the screwdriver. I don't know where it is. I think it's in the house maybe. All right, can we get that removed? Hopla. So that one here. There. Oop. I need to move slightly the other side. We still have a wire here that we don't need. And that one is a sketchy one. I still need to clean so many things in that car. That's not the right one. That's the one. That is a square metal screw. Don't want to talk about it. What's up, chef? How the Rays are going tonight, chef? I think you played this afternoon with TFG, right? That was so funny. I was lurking because I was working quite intensely on my side, but damn, I was laughing at all of you guys with no comms at all, and TFG just panicking his ass the entire raids, and like, I mean, it was honestly not all the fault of the squad. It was excellent. Oh, we just had one on top. Well, let's go. That's W. All right. Hard part is to remove that without dropping it on the ground. So I think we should be... Oh, everything's plugged over there. Shit. I'm way too old to do that. What else? That. Is that one coming with me? Yes, I think so. Is that all of them? Oh shit, man. That'll look good. Have all the electric connection there. Oh, it's been a while. I haven't removed it, so there's some stuff I forgot. Definitely. Yeah, that's moving with me, yep. That's 1, 2, 3. I think we're good. Are we? I think we are. All right, let's try that. Up. It's sketchy. Up there. I still have a wire connected somewhere, right? Of course I have. That and that. Anything else? I think we're good. Whew. Now we're gonna need to decide where we're mounting the ECU actually. Alright, so we can drop that pretty much anywhere safe at the moment. As long as it's not falling, we should be good. Boxes here like that on the Focus voice. How come that? Let me check something. And I know why. It's because I didn't change it inside the house. So every time I'm exporting, I'm overwriting. I need to do it inside the house. And push that here, which I'm gonna do with the new sound for siphon. So need to think of it. It's just that it's VIP that can do it, but Hog being a mod and not a VIP, she cannot do it anymore. So I just need to change that, and I'm always changing it inside the garage.
This house is a fucking prison on planet bullshit!
Pretty much. So I'm always switching it in the garage when it happens, that situation there. And then every time I'm pushing something from the house to the garage, it overrides the thing. So I need to do it inside. That was pretty straightforward to remove the dashboard. Let's go, we love that. Can't wait to see how we're gonna fit our gauges and everything too. That's gonna be an interesting part too. So yeah, but while the dashboard is gonna be out, we're gonna take also the time to install pretty much our throttle cable behind our throttle pedal, and we're gonna take a look at a bunch of things there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be good. I'm so proud of what I've done tonight with the OBD connector. Oh shit, let's go! Part 3 of the write-up tomorrow. Is that what it means? By now you probably are not testing the thing in the car again, because like it's getting late and you don't want to start your kind of bit loud RX-8, right? Dual side. There we go. So no dashboard. This is what it looks like. Been a while we haven't watched and looked at it. Quite dusty, not gonna lie. Kind of tempted to just throw a little bit of air to clean everything, but hey, I'm not sure I want to do that just yet. It's probably going to happen when we're gonna do the Power 15 inside there. Yeah, let's go. The sneak peek picture for me, I love it. All right, yep, I think I'm gonna call it there too on my side. Not the biggest amount of progress, but at the same time quite a good preparation so far. So, well, I mean, the O2 sensor and the air temp sensor being welded and everything, that's some solid progression there. And then yeah, we're gonna have just a bunch of little things to do on top of that, and we should be good. We're gonna have, like I said, to remove the water pump at some point, but it should be pretty straightforward. To be annoying while not getting stuck on the road by cops, yeah, fair, and I know that feeling. Same with the BMW pretty much. So yeah, no, honestly, a decent progression, nothing too crazy, but at the same time now we know what we need to push our wiring loom through the firewall. We're gonna take a look at where we're mounting our things. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be passenger side footwell there on the side. So if I have a passenger in the car, the ECU will be right next to them on the side there. So it's gonna show up a little bit without being too annoying or anything. So should be pretty decent and easy to take a look if there's check engine, stuff like that, making sure the data logging is working, stuff, just those things. Basically what I have in mind, Anarchy, you will know, Daryl's Mustang module that he has on the passenger side, pretty much the same kind of mounting I'm probably gonna do on that, because the ECU looks amazing, so we're gonna make sure it shows up. So it should be pretty cool. Yup. It's my time to call it. So guys, thank you again so much for being here. Appreciate you all. That was a little 3 hours of work that was worth it. I'm gonna catch you on Tarkov tomorrow night, so be sure to tune in. The first 5, maybe 7, I will see how I'm feeling tomorrow night. First 7, let's say 7, the first 7 to show up will receive some free random use for bitbot, and after that Saturday I will probably give a good push on that. Saturday goal will probably be about going on and like drilling the hole and preparing everything related to the ECU, so putting the wiring loom in place and all that. So yeah, we'll see what we're missing from there, and after that there's gonna be probably on Sunday some oil cooling lines, turbo lines, stuff like that, that will happen, and everything to prepare for next week where we might be working on vacuum lines, stuff like that. Honestly, if we keep the momentum we have right now, we are maybe about 2 weeks before getting ready to start the engine, where we're just gonna miss a few little things right, left, here, there, and stuff like that. That might be time consuming or anything and everything, but like overall, looking at it right now, once the wiring loom is done, it's some oil lines, some cooling lines, some stuff like that, and we are almost there. Can't wait to see how it's gonna be. So on this, guys, I wish you all a really great evening. Thank you again for being here with me. Thank you for being part of this project, and I'm gonna catch you on tomorrow's stream. So have a good night. Bye.